Alright, we're good to go.
Pillars of Eternity. Okay. So, when we last left off, the adventuring party known as the Misfits fell into the subterranean realm of the Underdark. You found yourselves in a mushroom forest known as the Umberfen, and soon after camping for a night, you battled the dangerous wildlife of the forest, a fungal giant and a small army of myconids. As Corhill dealt the killing blow, the earth under you gave way, and you fell into a complex tunnel system belonging to a Duro known as Goro, or Goro the Doro, as Lord Lemire refers to him. Finn, being the only one to understand and speak Duro, he negotiated with the crazed man, making an unlikely alliance. In exchange for your help in disposing of the fire giant and cleansing his forge, they would grant you entry into Mycelona using their tunnel systems. Additionally, Finn bargained for 5 helmets that would help with Ilsensine's influence. After a night's rest, you made your way into this forge, and thanks to Lord Lemire's polymorph ability, you were able to fly over the rickety bridge straight into the town. Here you encountered numerous gravestones, hinting that Ilsensine played some kind of role in the giant's deaths. With one last fire giant remaining, you slew him and his hellhounds, with Randall giving the final killing bolts. So we continue now just moments after this battle, and as you stop for a moment to rest and regain your breath, you idly look around the forge. What do you guys do?
I would examine the area for anything useful.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Okay, so you look around the room and you see finished swords and maces hung along the wall that look durable, but far too big for any of you to wield. To the side of the anvil, you see many tools sprawled across this long cobblestone table. There appears to be a screwdriver on the very end of the table that glimmers in the light.
It catches my eye. I'm gonna grab the screwdriver.
I'd say Sky's kind of snooping around. You do see it, and Sky's sort of around that area as well.
Can I walk over to Sky?
Sure.
Cool. Like that screwdriver looks mighty interesting. With my proficiency in Smith's tools, can I roll to figure out what it is? Like what its usefulness is?
Well, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't have to roll. It looks to be a part of kind of your tinkering tools. Though this looks a bit magical, but you're not too sure why.
You're welcome to the screwdriver. I'm not one for these type of tools.
Oh, thank you very much. I will add it to my my collection. Grab the interesting looking screwdriver.
Okay. And when you complete a long rest, I'll just send you the item card for it.
What other? You said there's other tools just scattered around the table.
Mm-hmm.
Can I investigate to figure out if there's any other useful tools, or all just like hammers and tongs and stuff like that?
Yeah. So the rest of the tools you notice to be a bit bigger than you'd be able to use, as they're for giants. But yeah, it's about the same. Just regular smithing tools.
Is a
Nothing
screwdriver
really.
like for a giant size, or is it like normal person
Yeah,
size?
it is for a giant, but as you hold it, it kind of shrinks to match your size.
Okay.
I like how you guys renamed Rhythm to Ilsensine.
This is what's constantly fucks with us, and then leaves us alone.
Nice.
Can I make an investigation check for any ore that can be used in creating those helmets? Now I don't know what ore they'll need, but like just ore in general.
Yeah,
Or-
there's iron ingots, about 4 of them, just beside the table, and an unfinished greatsword.
Out
I
of game,
grab.
if I were to wear this helmet, it would mess with my AC, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so if you're to equip one of the helmets, you'd have to get rid of anything else you're wearing on your head.
I'm not wearing anything else on my head, but it's technically armor, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, it would kind of
I
mess.
would also say to Finn, I'd be like,
By the way, when you do get those helmets, I won't be needing them. You could give it to someone else.
Oh, that's mighty generous of you. I try my best to get one for everyone, but he drives a hard bargain.
I know, but it would just hold me back.
No problem. I'll give it to someone that will probably be in dire need of it. I'm gonna grab the. You said 4 iron ingots.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna start a long rest, or I mean a short rest, and I'm gonna play Song of Rest.
Okay. So you guys take a short rest for an hour?
Sure.
Can I investigate? Is there anything else in the room of importance, in terms of smithing wise?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay. Hey,
Nope.
I'm perfect.
You just fought the fire giant.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the 16, as your party begins to rest for a moment, as Lord Lemire begins to play a song, you inspect the rest of the forge, and nothing really catches your eye, but you remember that the fire giant had 4 hellhounds, and you kind of find his kennels. When you're around that area, you begin to hear a faint whimpering sound.
is that all of us or just one person?
Just Finn.
I'm going to cautiously investigate this whimpering sound.
Keep in mind that a lot of us are resting.
I
Okay,
actually
I'll
wouldn't
make
be
it quiet.
resting, so I'd probably be with Finn because I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just saying, keep in mind that you're by yourselves.
So the 2 of you begin to investigate the source of this sound, and you see atop of a pile of cinders and ash a small black-furred creature with spots of fire that naturally spews from its shiny coat. The flame illuminates all around its paws, and the redness spreads up to its belly.
You said it. Is it hurt? You said?
No, it's just a black-furred creature that has fire around its paws.
I'm gonna cautiously, slowly approach it as to not startle it. Does it know it? Like, is it looking at me, or is it kind of its back turned?
Well, as soon as you 2 see it, it instantly sees you, and it kind of backs back into the kennels.
I'm
Can I
gonna.
do an animal handling check to make it my friend?
Yeah, you both can if you want. Finn, are you trying as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like. I'm just gonna kneel down and be like, "Come here," and
Okay.
try to coax it out.
Sky, how are you trying to be its friend?
I am going to try and be its friend by. Hold on, I'm looking at my inventory.
How are you gonna try and be his friend? I am gonna try to be his friend.
Just say the words.
I
be-
am going to.
Whisper sweet nothings into
Um,
its ear.
I am going to. Rations have meat, right?
Mhm.
Got plenty of those.
Oh,
Out of game.
sneaky.
Rations have meat, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Finn says, "No, it doesn't. It's just bread. It will not like it."
I'm gonna try to give it a ration to make it my friend, and I'm trying to speak in Haroshan and say kind words to it in a pretty tongue.
Okay, so you can both roll animal handling checks.
Cool. I'm gonna try to speak Duro to it. Maybe it will understand that language. As I say, come here. Let's see, animal. Solid 15. Ah.
What'd you get, Sky? 18.
I win.
Can I have it?
It bites you.
So
Because it doesn't like to be tempted with meat.
the two of you stand
vegan.
about 10 feet apart each, and you both make an attempt to kind of befriend this pup. Finn, you first start and you kneel down and you start to motion for it to come, and you kind of whisper to it and try to get its attention, and it looks to you a bit cautiously, but it doesn't seem to budge. Seeing this guy, you think maybe it would benefit me if I tried to give it some food. As you reach into your bag of holding, you pull out a ration, so you can deduct one from your inventory, and you toss some jerky across the canals. As you do, you see that the flame behind it, its tail ignites and starts wagging. As it does, it approaches and begins to eat the jerky in front of you.
Aww.
As it's done, it kind of sits and rests for a moment and looks up to you expectantly.
I give it another ration. And I speak to it and be like, you can come with me and have more food, and we can be the best of friends.
It just looks at you, not sure what you're saying, but its tail's wagging.
I still give it another ration, and I try to be as calm and loving and try to convince it to be my friend and come along with me.
I'll just share a picture of what you're looking at. As the rest of the group, you've been short resting, Lorlamere singing a song. All of you kind of see Finn and Sky returning back to the party. Finn looking
Wait.
a little bit
I would
disappointed.
not go ahead on the same pace as Finn. I
Oh,
would
okay.
tell Finn to go ahead.
Would you say you're underwater?
Ooh,
And
that's a
tell
cool
them not
puppy.
to attack it.
Sorry, what was that?
I wouldn't
Attack
go
it.
at the same pace as you. I would tell you, Finn, to tell the party that this hellhound is now my friend and no one should hurt it.
Ah, well then.
And tell
I
them
will.
that it's pain.
I'll sulkily go back to the party, but people that are asleep, I'm not gonna wake them up, but people that might be awake, I'm gonna just kind of let them know, be like, oh, looks like Sky found a new pet.
That's cool. I'm gonna change my song of rest to be about the dog.
And like as Finn's going ahead, I talk to the puppy to kind of like, even though it may not understand me, I still trying to talk to him and let them know the situation. Like, little boy or girl, you're gonna meet other new friends. I'm your best friend, and and don't hurt them, okay? And they won't hurt you, okay? And if you keep going with me, I'll keep feeding you, giving you lots of love, and we're just gonna have a good time and be the best of friends, okay?
It's looking up to you with these big, droopy eyes. With these big, droopy eyes. Still unsure, but as you begin to slowly walk back to your group, it follows you.
Okay. And I just keep continuously talking to it so I can get more familiar with my voice and keep letting him know that the situation. And I say, stay behind me, okay? I'm gonna, and you know what? Maybe, we're not gonna go to the group super close to them just yet, because I want them to get comfortable with you. We're gonna be like near the group, but at a little bit of a distance, okay? They get terrified of you. But then they just don't know. They don't know you're a sweet, good little boy. Okay?
Tail starts wagging. Okay, so you begin to cautiously approach the group. The rest of you now see Sky slowly walking towards you all. What do you guys do?
I'm just gonna, I guess, since I've searched the place, I'm gonna lay down for a rest. And just, I'm gonna repair my, my steel defender.
Alright.
Thea would be bandaging herself and any injuries that Bran has.
Okay. As Sky approaches, the Hellhound pup just kind of starts looking to you all and begins to sniff around. Alright, make an animal handling check.
Bite your dick off.
Because I was petting it with my dick.
It's
yeah,
been
you
taught.
shouldn't do that.
So you reach down to start petting it. As you do, it's unsure of your scent and kind of backs away from you, but doesn't bite.
I tell Lulamir, maybe not yet, but I'm building trust with him.
Okay.
Let me just wait a little bit.
I do the whole thing, and I just want him to get him to look at me, and then when he does, I'm gonna shape water and make like a little ball and kind of play with him.
Alright, roll an animal handling check with advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Karen's eating waffles.
Of course.
What fools?
Waffles.
Chocolate.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay. So as you shoot this water ball, clearly getting its attention with the noise, you kind of toss it into a random direction and it begins to run for it. As it does, it pounces onto the ball of water and it bursts, and you see smoke begin to emit from it. It quickly runs back to you, barking happily. You see that its flames have died down a bit, but it doesn't seem hurt by it.
I extend my hand to see if they'll sniff me.
Yeah, he cautiously approaches and starts sniffing, but then returns back to Sky after.
I crouched down and shook my hand as well, and I asked, "Where did you find this one?"
He was in the back there, in where all the kettles were, and he was just chilling.
The kennels or the kettles?
Kennels.
Oh, okay. I heard kettles. Sorry. I was like, wait, what the hell? What kind of demonic place is this?
I give it another ration and just pet it.
It sniffs the ration, but doesn't eat it just yet. He kind of sits down to rest with you guys.
Oh, you're all full now? Oh, okay.
All right. So what do you guys do now? As the short rest is completed.
It's gonna have some
Maybe
on fire.
someone should alert that guy Goro that we took him down, the giant.
Well, since I'm the only one that speaks the language, anyone want to come with me? I'll venture out and go let him know. But
I'm assuming at this point we finished our short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with you.
But he did say that approximately 2 to 3 months ago there were 3 fire giants here. And then the most recent encounter you only saw 1, so something killed off 2 of them, so keep an eye out just in case. Is there any other doors in this place, or is it just like the entrance we came in is the only way in and out?
Yeah, the entrance you came in is really the only way in and out of here.
Okay. So I guess me and Corhill will venture back up to the surface realm.
Okay. So you guys travel back through the tunnel system to Goro. However, as you're leaving the town, you remember that there's a rickety bridge there. A bit cautious of it. Coral, you're able to fly. Are you gonna pick up Finn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay, can I ride his back like a magic carpet?
So, Finn, you and Coral walk to the edge of town, back to the rickety bridge. You think for a moment, maybe you should get Lorlemere to fly you. But as you're thinking that, Coral just kind of picks you up by the scruff and flies you across the bridge.
But I'm gonna open the open the gate from the inside first before we go, so that the other guys can walk out the gate and see if I'm to climb back over.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. But you guys travel back to Goro's encampment. As you do, you find Goro residing in the largest tent amongst the dwarves. Nothing lavish by any means, but as you enter, it's quite dirty. Presumably stolen clothes littered about, torn, and dirtied piles where rats have begun to occupy for homes. Close by is a bloodied pitchfork that surely is what Goro uses to hunt said rats. Goro himself sits atop a rotted wooden chair with a large cushion underneath him. The cushion looks to be made with silk, and as you inspect it, he grins widely. I stole it from a drow long ago. Ah!
Oh, that's nice. Pretty fancy weapon. So, about that fire giant you wanted us to kill. He's dead. We can only find
Alrighty.
one though.
Excellent. We only saw one last time, so that should be it.
We hope. There's this rickety bridge to get across, so I'm not sure how you and your troops are going to be able to get across.
We'll repair it. But I'm glad you're true to your word. And he presents this large obsidian box with a cobblestone hatch that opens. Here's the 5 helmets we agreed on.
Ah, you made those quick, even without the forge.
We had them lying around, but we couldn't spare more than the 5.
Ah, okay. So what do you plan on doing with the forge now that is yours?
Well, it's easier to defend the forge than to hide in tunnels. Plan to make it our home now.
Well, you're gonna have to make sure you reinforce that bridge. There's a lot of gravestones inside. Looks like recently deceased that went insane.
As long as you wear the helmet, we'll be fine.
Do you have any other information you can tell me about this person? Something that might help us in the long run?
Which person?
Ilsensine?
The Death God. Honestly, we don't really meddle with what they're trying to achieve any longer. We're not too sure how far off they are from fully resurrecting her, but if you strike now, then you're striking a god that's not at full power, which is ideal.
Do you have the Do you know have any notion of where they may be hiding so we can start our hunt?
Mysalona, we haven't been there in some time, and when we were enslaved, so we don't remember much.
Hmm. Well, do you mind if we rest a bit in the castle, or help you move some of your stuff over to the castle? My comrades are a bit weary from battle. That troll took a number out on a few of us.
Of course. You've done your part. My men will show you to the tunnel to Mysalona. But feel
Perfect.
free to rest whenever.
Indeed, yes. If we're to face this creature, we want to be at full strength. I thank you for the helmets, sir. You held up your end of the bargain, and I held up mine.
Agreed. Those helmets will help from any messages, not just from Ilsensine, but from anyone else. Just keep that in mind.
From anyone else, you say? That is very good to know. Very good indeed. I'm going to take out one of the helmets. Do I have to... I'm assuming it's probably going to require attunement.
It doesn't require attunement. You just can't really equip anything else in your head.
Okay. So I'm gonna since I'm there with him, and since he's, just in case anything happens, these helmets, and since Corhill's with me, I'm gonna put one of the helmets on my head.
Okay.
Do I feel any different? Do I feel powerful?
Not that you can tell. It just is kind of heavy on your head, but yeah, nothing really unusual. No foul play.
I'm gonna grab one of the helmets, I'm gonna toss it to Corhill and say, this should work for you. And keep you sane while we're down here.
I definitely put it on
Okay.
after what happened last time.
With the baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just for everyone to know who's going to put the hat, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws, and you can no longer receive telepathic messages through spells like message, but yeah, anything like that is kind of bounced off your helmet.
And you said advantage on wisdom saving throws?
Yep.
Okay.
The only downside is that you look kind of funny because it looks like this giant rock on your head.
All right, cool.
It doesn't... Cool, okay. So it doesn't require attunement, you said?
No.
Perfect. What's the helmet name called?
You could just call it Goro's helmet.
Goro the Doro's helmet.
What are you saying, Sky?
Oh, I was just saying, while they're away, I would be trying to make dog toys for the...
With what material?
I would try to be looking for, like, leather scraps.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really find much of that.
Or, like, some chains or something.
Okay, yeah, easy enough for chains. Are you trying to use them yourself? Or trying to make them yourself?
Like, I try to do, like, a very simple, like, knot or something.
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
And I try to see if it was possible to, like, I mean, how big is the kennel?
Let me pull up the map. Forget. It's not very big. It is...
It's huge.
Yeah, it's about like 60 feet in length and maybe like 40 feet width.
Whoop, whoop. This is the police.
Call the police!
Like, was there anything in there that would be, like, I guess, a comfort to the hellhound?
The bones of the innocent.
Nothing really. You assume anything that a typical dog would benefit from or be familiar with that would catch on fire. So, yeah, just charcoal.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I would play with a dog with the new toys I would make, and I would be like,
Do you want to be called Ember? I think I want to name you Ember. Do you like that name?
Charizard.
It kind of turns its head at you. Just
I'm
kind
gonna
of
take it as a
curious.
yes. And I would collect the charcoal because I wouldn't know if it would be a comfort to it. So
Okay.
Are we anywhere close to the giant's corpse?
Yeah, it fell into the lava, but
Oh.
it being a fire giant, it's not disintegrating.
Is there any like how big is the puppy's mouth compared to giant's finger?
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Oh god.
It'd be pretty. The ratio would be way off. The finger would be a lot larger than the
So I
dog.
can't like use it as a dog, right?
Dog what?
A dog, like a chew toy.
Do you want to try?
Well, I don't. Can I fish? Can I slice off a finger while it's in lava?
Um.
I don't
yeah,
want to fall in. And
yeah. You know what? For the sake of this, I'd say you could do it.
okay, I'll try. I'll try slicing it off and picking it up while it's in lava.
Okay. Just make an acrobatics check to see if you can do this without falling into lava.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give him advantage by, or hopefully give him advantage by casting Mage Hand and doing what I can to like help balance him so he doesn't fall off. So I'll like
Okay.
grab him by the scruff and make sure he doesn't like fall into the lava.
All right. Yeah. Roll with advantage, Ulrich.
All right. Acrobatics, right?
Yeah, because you're trying to do this like maneuver where you slice a finger and grab the finger
Okay.
and try not to fall in lava.
Who's taking the helmets, by the way? Laura Lemire doesn't
We
necessarily
haven't
need one.
gotten back. I don't know.
I already
Have we
said
gotten
yet.
back?
Yeah, this is happening before
Okay.
Corhill and Finn come back. 21, you managed to do this without falling into the lava. Luckily, looking at the roll with Laura Lemire's help.
Okay.
I
I
give him
take-
a high five with the Mage Hand.
I take this huge finger
Mhm.
and I present it to the puppy and see if you'll.
I don't let Ulrich get at all close to the puppy. I say to Ulrich,
Back off. I don't want him to like flesh as much as you do. He's a puppy. Get
Oh my
away.
god.
Why? I have toy.
Let it be your toy. I don't care for your toy. Perfect toy for a tool. Now back off.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ulrich right now.
Fine. I'll give it to him one day.
Ulrich's so weird.
All right.
and I go back to Ember. I whisper to. I also try to see what type of gender it is, or
Okay.
sex it is. Actually, better said.
And it's nuts.
You quickly do an inspection and appears to be a boy.
Okay, I say to Ember, Ember, if that man right there ever comes close to you, I give you permission to bite him. Okay? He's a bad, bad man. And also, but don't eat him. It's not worth it. He'll give you indigestion.
It just looks at you wagging its tail. Okay, so right about now, Finn, Corhill, you arrive with a few of Goro's men.
Okay.
Before they approach, like if I see them in the distance, I say to Ember,
Ember, stay over here. I'm gonna walk up to them and let them know not to hurt you, okay?
All right. As you begin to walk away from Ember,
and actually I go to Finn first, I think. I'm like,
Then tell them that that the Hellhound is safe, that it's my friend, okay?
I'm gonna look over Duro, and in his native language, I'm gonna say, one of our companions found something that'll tag along with her. Just don't kill it, please. It'll just only anger her.
the fire rat. Okay.
It's a rat. It looks like a dog.
Corhil, all you hear is blah, blah, blah.
Oh, right.
So Sky, as you approach Finn, you notice that Ember, not really understanding, follows you.
okay. I wait to see how they react to seeing Ember, but at a distance.
Yeah, as soon as Finn kind of tells them the situation, they don't really seem phased and begin to just inspect the forge.
Okay, cool. Then I just take a breath and relax. I'm like,
Don't worry, I'm gonna protect you, Ember. No one will lay a hand on you.
It just sits there happily, not really
I
understanding
also
what's
try
going
to
on.
find a doggy bowl of sorts for Ember.
Yeah, you look around and they didn't really have any typical typical things a dog would have. The hellhounds being so so easy to combust, they didn't bother with anything that's flammable. Just looks like a regular cobblestone ground with like little shelters.
Okay. Never mind.
As you guys do kind of meet back up, Goro approaches you all with the 5 helmets, so you guys can distribute it amongst yourselves if you want to do that first.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of step in front of everyone just so they can all see me. Or I'll step on Corhill's shoulders, sit on his back or something. I'm gonna say, well, they have given us 3 extra helmets that'll shield us from, how do I say, prying words from afar. So, I offer this to the group. I don't want to be responsible for choosing who has it, but whoever needs it most, who wants to claim them? I look around to see who steps forward or holds up their hand.
My Fey ancestry gives me a bit of a advantage on these kinds of things, so I'll take
These
one
kinds
if
of
no.
saves.
I'll take one if no one else needs it, but I would prioritize everybody else.
Thank you, Lolomir, for your honest
I
words.
can't really use armor. It holds me back. So someone else can have it.
Yes. She's
That's my other character.
Is Finn wearing it right now?
Yep.
I am wearing one of them, yes. It's very styling.
I test it and cast message.
Test 1, 2, 3.
I don't know if that spell specifically says that if it fails, you know, but then you don't hear anything.
Testicles, 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. I'm gonna say, are you trying something? I don't know if it's working.
Okay, it works.
I'll take one.
It's basically a tinfoil hat.
I'm gonna
Alright.
kind of I'll work with concerning eyes, considering how of a different type of personality he is. I'm gonna kind of look around first to everyone else and say, Aldriana, Randall, you need a helmet?
Helmet.
I know it's not the most stylish thing, but it'll do in a pinch.
Then
I
he's
normally-
got to replace his top hat.
I know, dude. What the fuck?
You can put,
Oh
it,
my god!
you can put
Finally,
it under your top hat.
The top hat on top.
You have a bottom hat and a top hat.
Does it fit?
yeah, that's fine.
I can wear 2 hats. Let's go. Wait, is there a picture of the helmet or is it just the tech?
Um,
Oh, okay. No.
let me find one.
If I can actually wear 2 helmets.
But
yeah, I'll
the
take-
helmet looks like the snowman's head.
Oh.
Happy birthday!
The flower is the only reason why I'm wearing that hat.
It smells so good.
Oh, that's what that. Okay.
While they're distributing helmets, I try to look around for some wood.
There doesn't appear to be any wood.
Well, how many dudes are in the party? There's
Gross.
some wood in our pants.
Nice. And I try to collect. I think I said earlier I collected some charcoal, but I would just keep with Ember trying to collect more charcoal.
Okay. Yeah, you could find about 2 pounds worth.
Nice.
So wait, does Randall take one of the helmets?
I believe so. So who has a helmet now? So I can keep track.
So me, Core Hill.
If the helmet isn't
Yeah.
like too big, I wouldn't mind taking one. 'Cause I don't have one.
Okay, so Finn, Corhill, Randall, Aldrea, and Thea.
That seems right.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there any more, or that's it?
There. I'm gonna kind of have a saddened look to Ulrich and say, unfortunately, I tried to bargain with them. They would not budge more than 5. I
That's
tried to get one
okay.
for everyone.
I used it as doggy bowl anyway.
You're a brave man. And I kind of give him a slap on the thigh because I'm assuming that's how tall I am to him. So I'm gonna turn back to Duro and say, so what's your first order of business with this place?
Well, probably reconstruction. Make it a little bit more dwarf accessible.
Indeed. Stock it up for defense. You don't know what's gonna try to come and take it back.
We'll be ready. And we'll be ready to celebrate your victory on Ilsensine when the time comes.
Indeed, I look forward to those days. Till then, kill everything else that moves in this land.
That's what we're best at. That and eating them.
Sounds like a plan. Do we know what time of
I
day it
say
is down
to
in this
Finn.
place?
I say to Finn,
When can Goro's men show us how to get to Mycelona?
Hopefully one of their guides can show us the way. I'm gonna turn to Duro and say, do you have anyone that can give us a direction we can go to get to Mycelona? Or even a guide, perhaps?
I could spare a man. Shouldn't you rest before your journey, though?
Indeed. Is it daytime or morning here, or?
In the Underdark, you really can't tell. You're just basically in this giant cave system where it's always like in perpetual darkness.
How do they tell? Like, they just kind of go with whatever?
Yeah, whatever feels right. You feel as though you probably messed up your own sleep pattern as well, being here for the past couple days.
I'm gonna turn to the group and say, well, I say we head out after a long rest. Because I don't know about you elves in the group, but I can't take a half rest. It's too short for me. My small bones. Looks like that waffle's really putting you to sleep.
All right, I guess we're resting.
This Thea.
Do you know what's funny?
What?
I live around here. Want to stay at my place?
Trying to hook up with
Fucking
us.
loser.
This is probably dinner before you invite me over to your house.
I'm going to sadly cast Leoman's tiny hut.
Okay, so you guys can begin the long rest. Is anyone watching, or you guys feel safe with the dwarves kind of protecting you?
I
I'm
feel
gonna
safe.
ask Duro, do you mind keeping watch for us? A lot of us need a long rest to recoup ourselves, and fortunately, keeping guard, if you guys can, that'd be much appreciated.
Sure, count on us.
Perfect. Hopefully, can I do? I trust him, but at the same time, I don't. Can I roll like an insight to make sure he's kind of telling the truth? That he'll kind of watch us, like watch our
Sure.
backs when we sleep.
Yeah. Roll a what's the word? Insight check.
Intimidation. What?
Oh, I would love my back washed.
Ah,
Um,
he speaks
from,
my language.
from what you can tell, he seems to be truthful.
Perfect.
All right.
I'm gonna tell the rest of the group,
I-
since they don't speak the language, that hopefully these dwarves should be able to watch our back.
That's a perfect image.
Gross. This is so creepy.
Fucking World of Warcraft dwarves. Watch your back.
Oh my god.
So good.
It's
So
fucking
creepy.
Finn, dude. Oh wait, never mind.
No.
What? I don't have a beard.
That's the only thing that's off about it.
I
Fine,
put
I have
a
more hair
little
than
bit of
that.
charcoal beside me, and I tell the hellhound, "You can sleep next to me. You can cuddle, and we're gonna be my best friend, one of my best friends, okay?"
Wait, hold on. Before this all happens, I just have to read something about the spell.
Anti-hellhound technology.
How many people are sleeping in the hut?
And
All of
well,
us?
so there's if we're including the steel defender, and
he sleeps outside the front.
oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
7 plus Lausian's 8 plus Bran is 9 plus Faria is 10 plus Soren is 11.
Okay, we can only have 9 in here, or else it's gonna collapse. So I would be the gatekeeper.
Okay. So who are you kicking out?
Well, the hellhound.
I would
The hellhound.
I would leave. I would leave. I'm not being separated by the hellhound. I would leave.
See.
Okay. So you're still over by 1. Wait, how many can you
I
fit?
would leave with my
9.
hellhound.
Okay. So yeah, this would have been a thing like for the whole journey so far, as you have 11 people with you, and Aster's a 12.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say no more after this point, and then I'm just gonna go to my room and sleep. But you guys can figure it out amongst yourselves. I guess this would have happened from the very beginning.
Yeah, let's just say Faria, Bran, oh, and Talia, Aster. Yeah, we'll just people here are able to sleep. It's getting complicated. We have a big ass group.
Wait, so I don't need to get kicked out with
No,
the Ember?
you do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
I would
including your
leave with
volunteer.
Ember. And yeah, I would hang out somewhere where we could just snuggle.
Okay.
If
For
Bran
prying
is-
eyes.
And if Bran isn't sleeping here, then Theo wouldn't.
Yeah, it would either be you and Bran or Sky and the Hellhound. So you and Bran, I
Fight to
guess.
the death.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys can complete a long rest. Lord Lemire, you have a seemingly normal dream back home in Calamere. You're back home in your shop with your loving wife. But you look behind you and all your instruments are gone.
Oh no.
And suddenly customers stop appearing in your store. And as you look around you, the store begins to collect cobwebs, dust, and you feel as though that your store will soon have to be closed down forever. So make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. I get advantage on these, I think. Is this a charm? Oh wait, hold on. Spells can't affect us inside of the hut.
I would say it's a bit more powerful than the hut's capability.
More powerful than the Pizza Hut?
Mm-hmm. You could still roll with advantage, though. With the 17, you kind of take control back of your dream. And you're like, wait a minute, my shop's doing great.
I know that for a fact.
And you kind of pay more attention to the details of the dream, and you see these long tentacles begin to sprout. And as they do, they start to grab you, and you quickly wake in the middle of the night, stirring in your sleep.
Oh man, my wife and I keep the tentacles in the bedroom, so that's how I know that's a dream.
But you find yourself going quickly back to sleep, just fine. But you guys complete a long rest.
When I wake up, I have a ration and I feed Ember a ration as well.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can all deduct a ration. And I'm going to use the bathroom.
I would see you eating rations and be like, hey Sky, you wouldn't happen to have a couple of extra rations, would you?
I do, but now I'm feeding for more than one now.
Can I
can
borrow
one
some?
ration.
Can I borrow some rations and I'll buy you some rations next time we're in town?
I'll give you 2 rations.
That'll be just fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I give him 2 rations.
You're pretty good with disguise and stuff.
I would say so.
If we're ever in town, maybe instead of giving me like rations, maybe we can make out some sort of deal. I don't want our new friend to die. So maybe when we're in towns, maybe you could disguise him.
Hold on. I think I can do a little something.
Yeah. Just because I feel like when we enter more populated areas, he might get attacked. He might be misunderstood.
I'm back.
Can I use my disguise kit to disguise Ember?
As what?
Like an animal that's not weird?
The flames are always kind of spewing from its paws, so it'd be hard to cover up the flames, but you could disguise it as like a flaming squirrel or something. But it'd be pretty hard to like get people to get distracted from the fire, so you'd probably be making it more weird looking.
Alright, I'm gonna tell Sky. I might be able to do something.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem. I can use a 4th level spell slot and polymorph it into a regular dog.
Okay, so it pretty much retains the same appearance, but Laura Lemaire casts a spell.
Oh no, she was saying in town.
Oh, in town. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
No, I'm not gonna use a 4th level spell slot the morning of killing a god. To disguise a dog.
That'd be. Why not, dude? That'd be like the best story to tell other people.
That would be ill-advised before Ilsensine.
That'd be interesting, child.
I speak to Ember and say, Ember, we may come across some fights. I don't want you to fight. You're still so little. You need to get and grow, okay? So if you see me fighting, I got this, okay? you just hang back and wait for me to take care of business. And I also call myself mommy because I want him to think of me as mom.
It just looks at you curiously. Basically like that gift. Okay. So after the long rest, Goro reapproaches you. And just lets you know it's about a 2 days travel from here to Mycelona. We closed off the tunnel as we don't dare tread near Mycelona again, so we're not sure what's lurking in those caves anymore, but it's better than what is above. Plus, you'll have a much easier time getting in the city using these tunnels.
Well, whichever make it easier to get to our destination, I'll take that.
Just so you know, the system will lead you to a large chasm. Just keep heading in the same direction, northeast, until you reach the next tunnel. Yes. Once you get past the chasm, it's pretty much a straight tunnel down to Mycelona.
Do you have some sort of... I seem to may have forgotten my compass. Do you have something that'll help me judge direction? Again, I feel like I'll get turned around this underground chasm.
I can lend you mine, but I want it back when you kill the god.
Indeed. You'll have it back.
Alright, he hands you the compass. You notice that he takes it from in the cage with the infant. You see the infant begin to cry as the compass is taken away from it. You hear Goro kind of comfort the infant. Don't worry, they'll give it back when they're done.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's a grand gesture. We will return it, safe and sound.
Good, it's my favorite compass. Stole it off a dwarf.
Is everything your favorite thing that you stole off of some dead person?
Pretty much everything I own comes from a dead person.
Well, now this castle is yours from a dead person.
And we take great pleasure occupying it. Ah!
I also give a slight chuckle. Haha. Well, let's head out then. I guess the Underdarkness ain't gonna wait for us.
Okay. So is there anything you guys want to do before leaving, or are you guys good to go?
I would just play with my dog. I'm just gonna keep building that trust and companionship.
Okay. So you play with Ember for about 10 minutes before you guys leave. It's happily playing with the kind of chain toy that you made yesterday. Before long, you guys pack up and you head out. as you kind of exit Goro's new home, you can see the bridge being reinforced by a number of dwarves, and you see these loaded carts being pulled across the bridge. As Goro kind of agreed, as you two made kind of an arrangement for this, two of his men escort you down the intricate set of tunnels until you reach kind of a dead end that looks completely caved in. Both dwarves begin to mutter an incantation, and as they do, the rock debris begins to lift, revealing a darkened, narrow tunnel. They motion for you all to go forward.
I'll go forward, but not first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll be third from the front.
Okay.
I'll be fourth, and I'll hold the torch because I'm assuming it's pitch black down there.
It definitely is, yeah. Okay.
Wouldn't my dog light up the way though?
That's true. Yeah, it does. It does give off a dim light.
But not if you're towards the back.
Yeah, it's about maybe 15 feet of dim light, but so you quickly, both Thea and Coriel, kind of go at the same time instinctively, as you both quickly rush under the debris currently being lifted. You both cannot fit at the same time of the tunnel, so you guys kind of bump into each other.
That's the noise Corhill makes.
Okay. So as you guys kind of bounce into each other, Coral lets out a little odd noise. Thea, you go in first. You feel that as soon as you enter, it's so narrow that you feel your shoulders press against your body, and you're squeezing yourselves through almost sideways. This continues on for about a minute until your arms are finally freed from the constraints of the rocks. The tunnel opens back up now. It's still a little bit narrow for those who suffer from claustrophobia, but at least you are able to get by without bending your bodies in ways that shouldn't bend. This tunnel kind of goes in many different directions for several hours, to the point where you begin to lose faith in Goro and start to second guess your decision to trust the crazed dwarf. But not too much after that, the tunnel once again opens once more. You begin to notice that the darkness spreads much further than what you can see. As you enter the chasm that Goro had mentioned previously, from here, where you currently are, you're perched on this cliffside. Below you, it descends into utter darkness. Some areas below are higher in altitude, and you can see these jagged stalactites have formed ready to pierce your bodies if you manage to plummet. The only way to get across this, you can see that the cliff kind of to your sides kind of head to the direction of where you want to be going. So you probably have to climb your way across. And you see Soren walk to the edge of the cliff for a moment and look down to what could be his own demise, kind of solemnly, as he looks to you, Lorlemir. Do you think you could turn into an eagle again?
I think I can.
Okay. So, is that the plan? You're just going to turn into eagle form?
Sure.
I'm gonna yell to Loromeo, make sure you go northeast, and I'm gonna double check my compass so that I can point him in the direction that we need to go.
Okay. As you kind of yell that to Lorlemir, you hear it kind of echo in the chasm. And as it does, there's a bit of silence, but you hear this kind of sickening coming from below.
It's a Skrillex concert.
Okay, so Lorlemir, you turn into a giant eagle, and you begin to fly your party across. As you reach the other side, you find that the man-made tunnel system does not continue just yet. But looking at the compass, you know that this is it's still a viable direction, as it continues in the same direction as Gora's path would lead. The path before you looks like a whole new cave system as you walk through it. Your surroundings are illuminated by these kind of cracks in the wall. Within each crack is this vibrant orange that leads all the way through. Thanks to this light, you can kind of see smeared across the floor is this gelatinous crimson fluid that leads you down in the direction that you're heading.
Is that direction still the correct one, the northeast?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, let me get confirmation that it's a tiny creature. It's actually small. It's a small fiend.
Bigger than Mimi. Mimi's gonna be able to ride it.
Aaron, I'm just gonna give you these stats for now, just so you know.
Yay, thanks.
Finn, I'm also gonna send you your new tool. As you finished a long rest, you would be attuned to this, assuming you're tuning to it.
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Okay, let me switch up the music as you're going to a bit of a different area. Okay. All right, so as you're kind of walking down this path, so you kind of hear and feel from below you as your kind of boots are stomping across this really sticky, gelatinous feeling. As you look down, you see this crimson fluid that's kind of leading you down the direction you're heading anyway. What do you
Out of
guys?
game, aren't we flying across on Lorlemere?
Yep. So you flew across, and now it kind of takes you back to the this kind of the tunnel that was kind of carved out, kind of continues onto the other side of this chasm.
Okay. If it was getting sticky, I probably would have picked up then Ember. I wouldn't want him to get gross. Or does it just burn off him?
Yeah, it starts to smell as the blood kind of burns, but yeah, it doesn't seem to stick to it. Its paws are made out of fire.
Okay. Really, realizing I'm never really going to need to clean him, feeling pretty good about it.
Is the pathway big enough for me to stay as an eagle?
Is it a large creature? I forget.
Large, yeah.
Yeah, it's just enough room for a large creature.
Alright. I'm gonna stay eagle form.
Okay. All right. So do you guys just keep walking past with the blood, or what are you guys doing?
Is it blood or is it like just like some weird goo, right?
You can roll an investigation check.
Yes.
I'll also help with that. So you can roll
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
With the smell and realizing like there's something or like a that's like bizarre around, I would be on an outlook for enemies, wondering if something is producing that smell.
Sure. So you could roll a perception check, but Finn, as you're kind of investigating, the strange fluid on the ground, you kind of discern that it is blood, though it seems to have congealed a bit. With that roll, you suspect it's been a few hours since whatever was dragged across here.
I'm gonna whisper to the group. Something died here recently. Be on your guard. I'm gonna kind of hold my sword and shield at the ready.
Okay. Keep in mind too, I believe the tool itself you need to be holding for its benefits.
Yes.
All right. Sky, you begin to kind of listen out, trying to see what is out there. As you do, your newfound companion, your flame pup Ember, you hear it begin to play in the blood. And as it does, it kind of distracts you from what you're paying attention to, and you're not able to hear anything. You just hear tss as it touches the
Fair.
blood.
Yep.
All right. So do you guys continue to walk forward? Okay. So as you do, you begin to make out the kind of corpses tossed in these piles. Most of them are skeletal remains at this point. But as you get closer, maybe 3 minutes or so, just kind of carefully walking. Are you guys stealthing, or you guys just going for it?
So we're rolling those stealth checks then?
I don't even think we should bother. We tend to never pass them anyways.
There's no harm.
Plus, my new friend, he's a bright light in a dark tunnel.
It's very poetic.
Okay.
Us
So you guys
literally splashing in blood.
you see its tongue straight out, enjoying itself. It's kind of panting. Okay. So you guys walk further, kind of past the skeletal remains. As you get closer, you begin hearing this kind of clattering insect noise. Sounds of mandibles pressing against each other. As you do approach, and since you're not being stealthy, you hear it stop for a moment. And afterwards, you feel beneath you the ground begin to tremor. And you hear this burrowing sound until you no longer hear any sounds coming from whatever lies ahead. As you press forward, you see skeleton piles towards a pitch black cave. In front of the cave are much fresher corpses, flesh still seemingly remaining on the bodies, but appears to be rotted. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna fly up and scout the room.
Okay. It's not a very big room. But the cave itself is maybe 30 feet in size. But you just see corpses piled on each other. But roll an investigation check.
I cast light on. How big is Finn?
Finn's a small creature.
Is he like? Perfect. I cast light on Finn's body. He's a little
Okay.
glow stick,
Hey, I'm a good 3 feet tall.
which will also help Lorimier look from above.
All right. Well, Lorimer is not able to fly in this cave. This cave is kind of small. It's about maybe at most 10 feet in height. So you'd be walking through here, Lorimer.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, so you walk towards the currently vacant cave, still wary of whatever inhabits it. You kind of like look down to some of the corpses to inspect them, and immediately you notice that the limbs have been ripped off of some of the bodies. And some other corpses have parts of their torso missing. You see that mandible marks litter each of the corpses, and you see that there's an odd similarity of each corpse They all have holes on the back of their heads. Another thing worth mentioning too is that the corpses range from Duro to Fomorians. Though the freshest looking corpse, and you're assuming the one that was kind of dragged a few hours prior, is that it's a female dwarf. And you check the back of her head and you see the same puncture wound. However, the kind of armors that she's wearing you recognize to be from Merindar, which is the sworn enemy of your friend Laosian.
How big are the holes in the back of their head?
It's about 2 inches.
What's the name of where she's from?
Merindar.
Mir-
Yeah. You recognize that to be where Philangrim's clan is from. Alright, so Lord Lemire, as you're inspecting the corpses, you begin to hear this small clawing sound coming from the corpses. And as you do, you notice that 3 of the bodies begin to shake.
I didn't use the bathroom.
What's up?
I haven't gone to the bathroom.
Yeah?
She's muted, but she's.
Damn it. I need your help.
Alright, there we have.
Jeremy didn't close the bathroom door and the cat ate cat food.
No.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
And we'd have to bring it back?
I guess they just got cat.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
So early. Yeah. Yeah. 9:30 is a bit early. I'm just gonna play the battle music when Jeremy's back.
Yeah.
When Jeremy's back, he triggered a little something.
With that case, should we open up map tools?
Yeah, you guys can open up map tools. Let me start the server. This gives me time to make a token for Jeremy's giant eagle.
Cool.
I'll grab another beer while we're waiting. Hmm? Yeah.
I'm back. Are we getting chased by bugs?
Not yet. Brandon went to get a beer.
Oh.
I'm back. I bought this like sampler because I liked the designs on the beers, and surprisingly, the beers are pretty good.
What brewery?
Hold on, sorry, I'm pouring one. I'll tell you in a minute. Cameron's Brewing.
Hammerson.
It has this cool like UFO one where they're like beaming up a human. And it's from Oakville, and it's called Cruising Through the Galaxy Hazy IPA.
Ooh.
I'm cruising through the galaxy. Okay. Yeah, Jeremy, you can load up map tools.
Okay.
So yeah, before you left, you began to hear this clawing sound coming from the corpses, and as you notice that, you see that 3 of the bodies begin to shake. One of them being the dwarven female you're kind of inspecting. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
How far am I away from all that happening? That shake, rattle, and roll?
Let me measure this. I'll load you guys into the map in a moment, but I don't want to spoil what monster you're fighting yet. So.
Well, no. If I'm within 30 feet of Lorlamir, I want to give him +5.
He is 60 feet away.
Okay. Problem.
If the range was 60 feet, would I be 70 feet away?
What?
If the range on his thing was 60 feet, would I be 70 feet away?
No. Okay. So you feel your mind kind of feels a little bit cloudy for a moment, but you quickly snap out of it. And as you do, you see coming from one of the holes in the backs of the skull, you see something fly out. And as it does, it's going to make a claw attack, but as long as everybody's in map tools, I'll load up the map. Second here. Let me just give you ownership real quick as well. Okay.
I have.
So there's going to be 3 claw attacks against you, Lorlamir. So the lowest one is a 14. What's the AC as a giant eagle?
They all hit.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Do those in order, because if it breaks me out of the thing, some of them won't hit.
Okay.
So which one was first?
So the first one is 8 slashing damage.
No, I meant the. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Next one's 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And last one's 9 slashing damage.
All right, I'm still an eagle.
Okay. So I'll just add you guys to the initiative.
Should we roll?
And yeah, you guys can roll now.
Also, where we're starting off, is that like definitive, or can we move closer? Other starting point.
Well, Lorlemere went ahead of you guys to kind of inspect the cave. So I'd say you guys are limited to this square, but if you guys want to change places with anybody in your party, you can, but I'd say you'd be stuck there.
I'm still in the mushroom forest.
Oh, let me load you in.
I was like, we were missing one.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You guys are still raging, so I copy pasted you guys from the last map, but I'm assuming you're gonna rage first turn anyway, so I won't get rid of
Yeah.
it.
Randall, do you want to switch spots since you're an archer? I just want to be like a tad bit closer. Do
What?
you want to switch spots? Put you more to the back, or do you want to stay where you are?
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Hmm.
Also, Brendan, can
Yep.
you swap the ownership from Telcata to Randall?
Oh yeah, one sec.
I realized last week when I was looking at the information from my character, I was like, wait, why am I Telcata? And then I was like, I'm like, oh, I never changed.
Telcata.
Telcata.
And let me just, sorry, roll one more. Ooh, these guys are going fucking last for sure.
We doggy.
I'll just keep that in the back of my brain. I don't want to spoil this, but
They rolled 20s.
Sky, what did you get?
22.
Okay. Randall, what did you get?
9.
9. Ulrich,
9.
what did you get?
I got an 8.
8. All right. Oops. Okay. Let's resort this. So, Skies, you begin to start your turn. You feel the earth tremor again. As it does, you assume what was causing the quakes earlier. You could safely assume it's these. As digging through the earth, you see 3 Umber Hulks rise from the ground.
Damn. Okay. Cool. I move forward. And I'll attack Umber Hulk number 2.
Okay.
I assume the first one didn't hit. The second one, though?
The second one does, yep.
Okay, like. I'll spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay. $19 hits.
Does this one hit?
Yeah. Nice. $15 unfortunately misses.
Okay. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. All right. So as Sky goes straight into the combat with one of the Underhulks that comes from the ground. Corhill, how would you like to follow that up?
All right. I will rage and then pop my temporary hit points. So basically, everyone besides Sky will get 3.
And Lord Lemire as well.
Right. Sorry, I forgot Lord Lemire's a giant eagle.
Yeah.
And I will just place myself right there, and then I'll make an attack against the same one that Sky was attacking.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't think that'll hit.
No, unfortunately not. The Umber Hulk sees you coming and just raises his claws at you and grabs your axe.
All right. A dirty 20.
That hits.
All right, so that'll be 17.
17 damage. Very nice. Alright, so as it grabs a hold of your axe, unable to really use its strength to grab it as it's not worthy, you use that to your advantage and slice back down across its chest. Anything else you want to do?
That's it.
Okay. So, Laura Lemire, can you make another intelligence saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Can you just let me know what you get? I'm just reading the stat block here.
That's a 3.
A 3. Oh no. Okay. So you're going to take some damage here, and I'll let you know what happens. So you take 19 psychic damage.
Oh.
And currently your intelligence is reduced by 3.
Alright. And I am no longer a giant eagle.
Okay. One sec here. I shouldn't have done that. What was your initiative again, Jeremy?
14.
Thank you. Let me just restart this real quick. Alright, and it's going to take a claw against you. That will be 18 to hit.
That hits.
So it'll be 10 slashing damage.
Alright.
Next one. Corhill, can you make an intelligence saving throw?
Okay. That's not right.
I'm gonna give
Okay.
you a +5 because you're within 30 feet.
Oh, so 23 then.
Okay, so yeah, you for sure pass. So similar to Laura Lemire, you kind of feel your mind wander for a moment. It's kind of similar to Ilsensine's influence, but something that's a little bit different. Ilsensine being a little bit more further away, this seems to be like a forefront attack. Slightly different. Unfortunately, the hats aren't able to protect you from this monster.
Okay.
However, it's going to make another claw attack against the only person in range is Lord Lemire. 9 to hit. I'm pretty sure misses.
That misses.
Okay. And then the last one, Sky, can you make an intelligence saving throw?
I don't see Lord Lemire on the.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh,
He did.
sorry about that. There he is. Okay. So yeah, Sky, you're fine. You make the save. You just feels like a headache for a moment, but it goes away. It's gonna make one attack against Lorlamir. Does 17 hit?
Yeah.
So this one's 11 slashing damage. And that ends their turns. Finn.
Cool. I'm going to. My short legs move me. Okay, I'm gonna move up here and put 2 attacks on the Umber Hulk number 2.
All right.
First attack, yikes, is a 12. I'm assuming that misses.
Mm-hmm.
28.
That hits.
Cool. And then he gets 10 damage.
Nice.
And then as see. And then for my bonus action, I'm just going to command my Steel Defender to attack Umber Hulk 1 on his turn, which will now be his turn.
Okay.
So he's going to move up here and attack.
All right. Against Umber Hulk 1.
Yep, I just got to pull out his attack bonus thing again, sorry.
All good.
Okay. So he's going to use his Force Empowered Rend. Try to hit. So that'll be 15.
All right. As it sees your Steel Defender approaching, it kind of gets ready and puts both its large arms in front of it to block. And as it does, your defender is unable to penetrate.
No. Okay, and then it'll end its turn.
All right. So, Lord Lemire, you see yourself surrounded by these tiny little creatures that resemble brains, but with these like little claws coming out underneath, and it has like 4 forked tongues, looking to try and eat your own mind. What do you do?
I'm gonna say yuck, and I'm dimension dooring back here. Boop.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, Randall, he's got double hats. That means he's got double brains. And you're gonna get a D8 Bardic Inspiration.
Let's go.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. I drop my pen. Aldrea, your turn.
Alright, I'll move first towards Umber Mulk 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'll use my Orin Mirror.
Yep. Whew. Yeah, that hits.
Very
That'll
nice.
be for 9 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 2 thunder. And I'm gonna do sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Aldrea just casually does 2 people's damage in 1 turn. All right. Anything for the rest of your turn, Aldrea?
I think I'll stay there.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Great. So Thea, your turn.
I'm gonna hex. Dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attack. 15 hit.
That does not hit.
25.
25 to hit. That definitely hits.
13 damage.
And this is against the first one, so I'm not looking at the map.
Yes.
Okay. 15, nice. Okay. Randall.
Oh, shit. Damn. I'm gonna choose thing. Ember Hulk. Umber Hulk, sorry.
I call them Ember Hulks too.
Okay. Ember Hulk is the hound on steroids.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Sky's dog in like a year.
I'm gonna attack number 2.
All right.
I
I'll
gotta
move
move
fucking
back.
rations. Holy shit. 29 definitely hits. 11 damage.
Yeah.
That's number 2.
Yeah.
All right. And your next attack? Oh. You fire off, and as it eyes you down, it kind of raises his arm and it deflects the next bolt.
It's fucking crab arm. God.
That one hits. As it doesn't expect the third attack, and it lowers its guard and fires one off as Ulrich goes running across the map.
All right, I'll
Alright. Nice. Alright, Ulrich, your turn.
Okay. Can I skip everyone here and come this way?
I'd say you could pass allies, but you could do that. You'd just get 2 attacks of opportunity from the 2 Ember Hulks.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you could go, like, kind of in between here, but you would just get 2 attacks.
Okay. I'll go here instead.
Okay. You would just get 1 attack from this one if you're, like, trying to do this.
It's okay. Can I hit him from here?
Yeah, you can. So the second one's just gonna take its reaction and take a swipe at you.
All right.
Gonna be.
Can I go? Sorry, this way.
Oh
no.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, let's just say you could go that way.
Okay.
It's a
So
good thing
I'm-
to rolled really high.
I am gonna rage,
Okay.
and then I am. I asked last week. Is reckless attack a bonus action? Rage as well.
Yeah, let me check. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not, but maybe I'm wrong. Reckless attack.
Oh yeah, rage is a bonus action. It's okay.
Is reckless attack a bonus? I thought it wasn't, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me check. Yeah, so you could choose on your first attack roll on your turn. You don't have to use a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just has to be the first attack on your turn.
Sure. I'll do that then.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And can I also use Great Weapon Master?
You sure can.
Okay. So it's gonna give me -5 on my to hit.
All right, fingers crossed.
Shit.
Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately,
So
it turns
that's
to
a
you and
miss.
it turns to you and
Okay.
grabs onto your axe.
Another Great Weapon Master.
Mm-hmm.
My second attack. Damn.
Unfortunately, deflects
Okay.
both.
Alright, I end my turn.
Okay. All right. So the first Umber Hulk, seeing you, Ulrich, trying so hard to attack it, it's gonna make 2 attacks against you. Is it advantage? So when you make your first attack, etc. Give me advantage on the attack. Okay, attack rolls. So these both would be at advantage. 16 to hit the first one. Ulrich, does a 16 hit you?
Sorry, no, it doesn't.
Does not. Okay. The next one is an 18.
Just hits.
All right. So this one's a claw attack. So it's going to be 19 slashing damage, halved to 9.
Okay.
And then its bite attack is going against Thea. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, it's a 16. Does 16 hit you?
Oh, no.
Okay. Amazing. So that ends its turn. It goes for a bite. Thea, you quickly duck out of the way. Second Umber Hulk is going to take 2 attacks against Sky. The first one's a 23, and the next one's a 19.
They both hit.
All right. So the first one is 14 slashing damage, and then the second one, that's 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, and the last bite's going against Corhill.
And my Steel Defender will impose disadvantage on attacking its
All
core.
right, good thing. You rolled pretty high. That'll probably miss. That's an 8.
Yep, that's a miss.
All right, very good.
Thank you, sir.
With his deflect attack.
Oh no, I just realized that all of those attacks should have had disadvantage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because of my cloak. I forgot about it.
Oh, right, yeah. So, Sky, you could take your reaction if you want to pose, or take an attack of opportunity if you want,
Okay.
because it's going to run right by you.
Is it this character that has Sentinel?
For Sky?
Mhm.
This character does have Sentinel.
Oh, okay. So it might stop in its tracks if you hit it.
Okay.
Ooh, that just hits it. So it stops right
Nice.
here. Actually, it would be, yeah, here. As it's about to leave your range, you go in for a smack. Nice. All right. So it's going to take 2 attacks. Its only option right now is Sky and Finn, so it's going to take 2 claw attacks against Finn. So the first one is a 12, which I'm sure misses. And then the second one is a natural 1, so they both miss Finn. The last
What's up?
one is going to be attacking with its mandibles. So this one's against Sky. 19 to hit Sky.
Yeah, I get hit.
Alright. 11, 18 plus. So it's going to be 23 slashing damage. Well, that's going to end its turn. And it's your turn. And I'll actually have you make a saving throw.
Oh, what saving throw? You cut out.
Charisma saving throw for Sky. Okay.
Yikes.
So as it starts to eye you down, as it's up close and personal with you, Sky, you get a bit intimidated by the creature. Let's see. Okay. So as it eyes you, you sort of lose control of yourself, and as you do, you run to Finn, and you're going to make an attack against Finn. Finn, does the 16 hit you?
It does not.
Okay. So you're good. Sky, you kind of snap out of it. You could run back and attack the creature if you want with your last attack.
What do you mean by last attack?
So you used 1 attack. I think you have a second one.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I was charmed there for a second?
Yeah, just for a second, but you snap out of it now.
Oh, okay. Other than... Okay. I guess I can only really attack Umber Hulk number 3.
Alright. Yeah, with that attack, still dazed from your confusion a moment ago, you strike it and it quickly smacks the staff out of your hands for a moment. You quickly grab it, but that one misses.
I spend a key point and for my bonus action to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay. That one definitely hits. Damn. 29. Amazing. So yeah, you come back a little pissed from it taking control of your mind. You start punching it in the face, and as you do, you see this tiniest crack in one of its mandibles.
Nice.
Look him up.
Baller.
Anything for the rest of your turn, Sky?
I think that's everything for me.
All right, Coral, I'll need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. 14.
All right, that just fails. Let me just see what happens here.
You become hideous.
So unfortunately, on this turn, you kind of stare into the creature's eyes, and as you do, you just remain still for the rest of the turn. Unfortunately, unable to do any attacks or actions.
All right.
All right, so Ulrich, can you please make a intelligence saving throw?
I get advantage on intelligence because I'm really smart.
Amazing. Okay, you're
Oh.
fine.
Okay.
It is going to take a scratch against you. I don't think it has advantage for this one. And that's going to be an unnatural 20. So it's going to be 11 slashing damage, half to 5.
Okay.
Okay. So this one will walk in. Thea, can you make an intelligence saving throw?
The bread you had doesn't give me any. It just wasn't right.
It's just
Yes.
wisdom, yeah.
Depending on what you get, I'll give you a +5. Just gotta see your roll.
18.
Okay. So you're fine. Gonna take a scratch against Corhill though. Probably gonna miss at 10. And the third one will take its turn. And Finn, can you make an intelligence saving throw?
Oh. Okay.
All right.
21.
You are also okay. It's not in range for any attacks, so it will end its turn there. Actually, it could dash. It'll dash right there. Okay, Finn, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna use my. Let's see here. I'm gonna use my bonus action and do branding smite, and then I'm gonna
Mhm.
attack Umber Hulk number 2.
Mm-hmm.
With just a regular weapon attack. So first attack.
Ooh.
Sorry, that was no. That's so ignore the 3. So it's just the 18 plus 10 would be the 28.
All right, still
So I
hits.
fucked up. And then I'll
All
roll
good.
my second one. Second attack is a 21.
Also hits.
So I'll just roll all my damage together. And then my branding smite does 2d6. 26 damage in total.
Amazing. Okay. So as you do that, it reels back in pain. One of the mandibles now broken. You see its kind of flesh begin to get seared from the smite. Still going though, still alive. But for your bonus, do you command your steel defender?
No, I already used my bonus
Gotcha.
for the branding smite. So let's see. And then I'm gonna use my. No, I'll leave my reaction. Now I'll end my turn, and then my steel defender is basically just going to chill there and use dodge if he's attacked.
Okay.
And that'll end his turn.
All right. So Lorlamir, going straight to you.
All right, I'm going to go here. And can my bow of the battering ram go, like hit Umber Hulk 1 and 2? Like in a
I'd
straight
say,
line?
yeah, I'd say yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna make 2 attacks.
Okay. Da-na-na.
14
Okay,
and
so
25.
25 hits.
Okay. I'm going to use Psychic Blades, but does Psychic damage affect them?
I should have checked that earlier. Fuck, I completely forgot about this, but yeah, it does affect them, but can you also make a charisma saving throw before you go through with this?
Sure.
You're a bard, you're probably gonna get high.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, hold on, sorry, let me check this.
Is this some kind of charm, though? Because I get advantage.
I'd say for this turn, even if you failed, since we already went through to you using the bow, you could just use your turn like normal, but just remind me, if you start your turn and you're looking at the creature, then just let me know. Because
Gotcha.
it does something. But for this, yeah, let's just go with it because you already rolled for it.
Okay. Does he take psychic damage?
He does take psychic.
Okay. So I'm just gonna merge the force and psychic damage. Does 17 total to Umber Hulk 2.
Okay, let me use a calculator because I. Okay, it's still up, but it's definitely getting there. All right, the end of your turn, Lord Mary. You got anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay, so Aldrea, at the start of your turn, can you please make a charisma saving throw? All right, so that's 6.
Wow.
Yikes.
And
Have a way
you,
with words.
unfortunately, there's no real way out of this. As you look into the eyes of the Umber Hulk before you, you kind of get confused for a moment, and all you see is red. As you look to Thea, you look to stab your enemy, so you can make an attack roll against Thea.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
This is the time you don't roll a crit.
Virginia's like actually the master of rolling natural 20, so hopefully.
That's what worries me.
True rogue.
It's like, whoops, I rolled a 20th natural 20.
But how? We've only been playing for 20 minutes.
It's a crit a minute.
Oh, 16 misses, I think.
Yeah,
This is 16.
Ooh,
Yeah.
luckily Virginia rolled bad this time. But Virginia, you have a bonus
Alright.
action if you have anything. But if not, it's at the end of your turn.
I guess I can only move at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
I'll finish my turn.
Sophia, can you please make a charisma save?
Yes.
Okay, so you're fine. As you look into its eyes, it looks at you angrily, and you just give it an angry stare back, completely unfazed.
Grr.
And with that, 25 to hit.
That hits.
I think it does. 13 damage.
Nice.
And I will attack again. That might not hit. Does a 17 hit?
That just misses, unfortunately.
Alright, I have my turn.
All right. Randall, can you make a charisma saving throw, please? Oh shit!
Let's go.
You definitely make it. You stare into the eyes of one, and you actually make
Longingly.
it cower in fear for a moment
Yeah.
with your double hat.
That man wearing two
Wear
hats.
the hat. This is impossible. Who? What is this man?
But why?
It's-
He only needs one.
I don't know if you guys have seen the comic, the old comic of Magneto. Oh, of him, how like he got defeated or whatever. I'll send you guys the clip later, but that's how you guys are talking. Okay, I'm gonna shoot. Oh god, I'm gonna shoot number 2 again. I guess that's what I shot.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna shoot at a number 2? Now's not the time.
I already took
Yeah.
care of the number 2.
The toilet's flooded.
No, that's
Mateo's not
okay.
even home. Mateo's not even home. The fucking bathroom's flooded. Okay.
Got her.
Whew. Okay, it's still
Okay.
up, barely.
So after, I'm gonna use. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's part of the humor. I'm gonna use my maneuver menacing attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I add my superiority die to damage, so an additional 5 damage, and he has to make a wisdom save or be frightened of me until next turn.
Of the fucking double hat. It actually makes a 3, so it's fucking. You're just scared of the double hat.
It's like, is he even? Does cold damage even affect him? I don't think so. Got too many hats.
Okay. That's
That the end of your
That's
turn over?
no, no.
Oh shit.
That was just one attack. Fucking. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh shit.
That-
We're hitting.
that shoots it right in the mouth, and as it does, it falls over, frightened
Oh
of you.
shit. All right. So, oh yeah, that's. I got last attack. I wasn't here, so I don't know what happened while I was gone, but I'm just gonna shoot Ember Hawk 3. Umber Hawk 3.
All right.
22 again, dude. I rolled 3 22s. What the fuck?
Damn.
Dude, I'll take it, man. All right.
All right.
6 damage.
Yeah, that'll be the.
All right. So, Ulrich, can you make a charisma save, please?
He's very charismatic.
He's super smart, charismatic, strong. Ulrich's the complete package.
Ladies.
Ooh. That fails. And unfortunately, you stare there aimlessly, unable to make an action.
Can I do a bonus action?
Yeah, you can do a bonus action.
No, I can't do anything. It's okay.
All good. All right. Unfortunately, Umber Hulk's turn. It will make 3 attacks. One against, or let's do 2 claw attacks against Ulrich. The first one's a 15.
It's a miss.
The next one is an unnatural 20.
That's it.
Miss.
So it's going to be 18 slashing damage, halved to 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then a mandible attack against Corhill.
I'll impose disadvantage with
All
my
right.
protection fighting style.
Does a 17 hit you, Coral?
Nope, it just misses.
All right.
Boom.
Luckily, thanks to Finn, unable to strike. Next is Umber Hulk 3. It's going to take 2 attacks against Finn now, seeing as this halfling is getting in the way of the other Umber Hulk. It's going to take 2 attacks against you,
My
Finn.
steel defender is going to impose disadvantage on it for one of its attacks against me.
Okay, so the first one will be at disadvantage. Which is...
Is this Umber Hulk number 3?
It is,
Yes.
I also do Sentinel him.
Okay, so can you... what does that do?
She gets to make
So,
1 attack.
Oh, nice. But it's a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits me.
And then the second one is another 19. Whew. Yeah, 20 hits.
Damn, even a disadvantage to the 19? He rolled good.
Yeah, I got a 14 and a 19. So the first one is going to be 15 slashing damage. I'll record that. 5 damage. And the next one is 10 slashing damage.
Okay, so it should be what, 25 in total?
And then Sky is going to take a bite attack against you.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw Sky's damage against the Sentinel
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I got the 5 down.
It did
the-
what, 25 to me?
25 to you. And then Sky, 21 to hit. I think that hits.
It hit.
So it's going to be 25 slashing damage.
Okay.
And the top of the round, so it's your turn. So knowing that looking at the creature kind of imposes this kind of confusing sensation, what do you do with your turn, Sky?
I guess I can't really disengage from both of them, can I?
I think you can. I think if you use your action to disengage, it doesn't, like, there's no limit.
Yeah, you could just keep running as far as you can.
Like, I'm pretty sure that as long as one movement will get you out of range of both targets, I'm pretty sure that you can disengage from both.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my action to disengage.
You would have to, I guess you would have to go up and through the
Okay.
steel defender and then to the left there, I think.
But then when I come in range of the Umber Hulk one,
Yes, so you would have to, I guess, end your turn to the left of the steel defender unless...
or unless like if I were to go like I was gonna say crisscrossy or diagonal.
I guess it would be worth looking up, but I'm pretty sure that you can, like, the action is basically moving 5 feet. So you would need to go here, move here, and then disengage here. Because if you disengage here, you're still in combat here, and then you would take an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Yeah, you could do that, but you would be in range of Umber Hulk 1.
Exactly. So I think no matter what, you're going to be in range of something.
Although, over there is better than being in target of 2.
I guess the other thing you could do is disengage here, and then run over here, and then take an opportunity attack from this guy.
When when I get affected by Umber Hulk number 3.
No, because you can move here, then disengage here. So that way you don't get an opportunity attack, and then just keep running, and then take an opportunity attack from the smaller one. Or you can take no opportunity attacks, but you have to end your turn here. Because if you move here, then disengage here, then you take no opportunity attacks from these two. But then obviously you're in combat with number 1.
Okay.
So those are your options.
Alright, well, I'll take my action. I'll just move, I guess, up here and disengage here. That was what's discussed.
Mm-hmm.
And then do I just keep moving?
Yep.
Yep.
And then you'll take an opportunity attack from the small one.
Yep.
Okay, but can I first spend a key point to do dodge then? As part of patient defense?
Can you do that with a bonus action?
Yeah, because I do my it says bonus action on my turn.
Okay. Then yeah, I could say you could do that. What does that do? Just increase your AC?
I don't know what a dodge does. I've never really done them.
Let me see.
Is it dodge disadvantage of attack?
Yeah, disadvantage on attacks until the beginning of your next turn. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
So you could use a key point on a bonus action to take a dodge action?
Yeah.
Because normally a dodge action is a full action, so I guess a key point would make it a bonus action for her. I think.
Okay.
It does say bonus action in the patient defense description.
All right, so I'm rolling a disadvantage. This might miss. Let me see.
Can you move after taking the dodge action? Hold on. Let me just take a look. Doesn't say anything about movement, so I think it's cool.
All right, well, it's a 17 to hit.
Sorry, no.
That does not hit?
No.
Okay, so you're good to keep going.
Alright, so how much movement speed was that already?
So that was
15.
Alright. I'll keep moving then.
Actually, 10 feet.
I think it's just 5 because disengage is its own thing. So disengage just takes you back 5 feet, so that would be on top of the regular movement.
So I guess I've only used 5.
Yeah, so you can move. So you can move the rest. I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving.
Run.
I'm over here now.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Wait, I can move one more.
Okay.
Yes, now it's my turn.
All right, this guy's hauling ass. All right, Core Hill. So you know that staring into the eyes of these things kind of can disorient you. So how are you going to approach this?
Yeah. All right, can I avert my gaze but still make an attack?
Yep, so you'd just be rolling attacks at disadvantage.
Okay, no worries.
But at least you wouldn't be succumbing
mind
to
controlled.
Oh, 20 still hits.
So 15.
No.
Oh, and I will pop my AoE thing for 3 more temporary hit points. I mean, 3 temporary hit points, not more.
Gotcha.
And then I think a second attack, still a disadvantage. Okay, cool. So that'll be 22.
Nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Next is the Devourers. Eldrea, can you please make an intelligence saving throw?
I'm gonna give her +5 with my flash of genius.
Okay. So with that, you do pass.
Oh, thank you.
It's going to take a claw attack against Ulrich, though. It's going to be 21 to hit. And it will be 12 slashing damage, half to 6 slashing. And then the first one, Corhill, can you please make a intelligence saving throw?
Okay. Yikes.
Oof. Okay, so you're gonna take. So it'll be 16 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it will move a bit closer and take a claw attack. 15, I think, misses.
Yeah, that would be a miss.
Okay, so you're fine. The third one is going to inch its way closer to Randall. And Randall, can you please make an intelligence saving throw? All right, that just fails. You're going to take 18 psychic damage. And it's just going to make a swipe against you with its claws. 21 to hit. It'll be 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, that's going to end there. The brain turn. Finn.
Brain?
Okay. Your brain. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite, and I'm going to attack Umber Hulk 3.
Okay, so just so you know, if you look it in its eyes, it will kind of muddle your mind. So you could avert your gaze if you want to take the attack with disadvantage, or you could try for it, but you would have to make a charisma saving throw.
I will roll the Charisma saving throw.
Okay, so let's just, before you start that, just do the charisma save first.
I don't have anything. Okay, it's not frightening me, right?
It's not.
Not that I know. Alright.
Yeah.
Curses? Alright.
Okay. So you are fine. So you're able to make the branding smite attack.
Good looking and intelligence. Let's roll this shit. So first attack, 24. Second attack, 13. I'm assuming that misses.
Yep.
So, along with Branding Smite, I have a Battlesmith feature, which is called Arcane Jolt. When I hit a creature with a magic weapon, I do 2d6 force damage on it as well.
Shit. Okay. So you could roll that. I'm gonna grab another beer.
Okay. Let's roll my damage. 1, 2, plus. So 27 damage.
Yeah. All right, I'm back.
Okay, so 27 damage together.
Oh shit.
Total.
Okay.
And that's against Umber Hulk numero 3.
All right. So the damage you did before, is that separate than the 27?
No, that was my second attack. The 13 was for my second attack, which missed. So it was just 27.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then that'll end my turn, and then my Steel Defender is just going to take a dodge action if he's attacked.
Gotcha.
And then that'll end his turn as well.
All right, Lord Lemire.
All right, I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna look at these dudes. So I'm gonna do a save.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
You made a con save, but I'll still take the natural 20.
Whatever. It was supposed to be charisma.
Yeah, but I mean, you got a natural 20, so I mean,
Yeah.
a nat 20 is a nat 20.
And I'm gonna bat my battering ram at those guys. Both of them have to make a spell save.
A what save?
Dex save. Dex save.
All right, so the first one's at disadvantage. It's a hex. It will be a 10 for the first one,
That fails.
and then the second one's a 15.
Fails. So they're both knocked prone and take. Wait. I'm going to put. I'm going to do Psychic Blades on number 1.
Okay.
Okay, so they both take 13, and then number 1 takes an additional 12.
Okay.
Those are some good rolls.
All right. So the first one's looking very wounded.
And also, their speed is cut in half for the next 1 turn.
Gotcha. So they could just get up, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Eldrea, your turn. Are you going to avert your gaze and take disadvantage on your attack, or are you going to risk it and make a charisma save?
I'm gonna try and make a charisma save.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, make a charisma save first.
It's just +1, Virginia.
Oh, so that hasn't changed.
No, it's because you're not proficient in charisma saves. If you were proficient in charisma saves, then you would get an additional +1 from your from 9th level. But rogues are proficient in Dex and Intellect.
Oof. Okay, so you unfortunately fail. Let's just see what happens. Whoops. I totally grabbed the dice and just slipped out of my head immediately.
You can hear
Okay.
Jerry already.
Oh shit. So again, you do see red, and you go in for the stab, but unbeknownst to you, you strike at Thea again.
God. Okay. I'm going to use my rapier because it's less to hit.
I'd say you'd have to use Aura and Mirror, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, whichever you're holding.
Yeah.
All right.
She cracks it. Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits Thea. Does 21 hit you, Thea?
It sure does.
As you crack her skull open, you're like, I'm sorry.
Now, can she not use Booming Blade?
Yeah, it
So
just says make an attack, so it's like
Okay. So it's just your normal attack. Yeah.
Yeah,
So whatever
plus-
your weapon damage is.
plus sneak
And-
attack. Yeah.
Oh, rip.
But not booming blades. Okay, so 13 plus your sneak attack damage.
Can these guys be doing the thing when you're looking at them if they're knocked prone, by the way?
Yes, yeah. You can still see their eyes.
It says 5d6.
Yeah, we were calculating the sneak attack. We were doing 46. Supposed to be 5d6. So Karen gets to experience 5d6 for the first time.
Holy shit. So 20 damage.
I'm sorry.
Almost 30 damage. That's brutal.
Awkward.
That's great.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's fine,
a
it's fine.
gigantic thing instead.
Alright, so at the end of that, you stab Thea in the back and suddenly realize you're like, wait, that's not an Umber Hulk. Is there anything else for your turn?
I'm sorry.
If I move at this point, would it be at I forget what this guy is called. Would Umber Hulk would he take an opportunity of attack?
I'm pretty sure because I think it only works if you attack the person that it doesn't.
It just says attack. I
Oh,
think the ruling here, I have it up actually. I can read it here. When you choose this archetype at 3rd level, you learn how to land a strike and then slip away without reprisal. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
Thea
so it's-
can't make an
Yeah.
attack for object.
You could use your bonus action as a
Yeah.
rogue though to what's it called, disengage, because I think rogues get that at
Yeah. She could take a bonus action for that.
Okay, so I'll move and disengage.
Yep.
Okay.
This
I'm
beer
going to
literally
do
tastes
that.
like chocolate.
Chocolate.
I can't taste anything but chocolate. This is
Someone
fun.
say chocolate.
Karen's triggered right now.
She hasn't even seen the episode.
She
Yeah.
doesn't have to see
Her loss, dude. Her loss.
Your turn there.
All right. So Thea, what are you gonna do? You gonna avert your gaze?
No,
Oh shit! Make a charisma save.
I will.
Oh.
You guys have big ass balls.
Huge D's nuts.
Oh, baby. Was 17.
Okay, you pass. That's Thea with her wheelbarrow.
Wait, I need to tab for that. Yeah. My balls are too heavy. Okay.
That's like the only episode of South Park. That's like one of like 3 episodes of South Park that I've seen.
And they're the best.
So you get advantage on this attack, I'm pretty sure, because he's prone.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, that didn't matter. Okay. Well, while I am at it, I will also use my elemental heart.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, what did you get to hit?
Pardon?
What did you get to hit?
Oh, sorry, 19.
Oh, okay, yeah, that hits.
My bad.
All good.
1, 2,
It's
3. Did you hear that? Sweet, sweet dice. 22 damage.
Whew.
Good fuck.
As you strike with the elemental heart, it bursts into flame and disintegrates.
Oh, sick. Alright. And I will go zooming. Not beside Adriana.
Why not?
She can't keep her hands to herself. 5, 10, 20, 20. Okay, I can still make it here. I don't trust you. And I will use my what is that thing called? Second wind. Nope.
Maybe.
Action surge.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Would knock. Oh, I also didn't add my hex to that, by the way. But it doesn't matter because we still killed him. He's prone, right?
He's prone, so you get advantage.
Oh, do I need to make a charisma saving throw?
Yeah, if you're going at it without averting your gaze.
Yes. That one. Too bad. 17 pass.
That passes. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Buzz.
Advantage because he's prone?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that's much, much better. 25 to hit.
Whew. Yeah, that hit. Buzz.
Ooh, some angry ones.
14 damage.
Okay.
And I will use my bonus action to transfer my head.
Okay.
And my turn.
All right, Randall. What you doing?
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Buzzing up a storm.
Buzzing up. Attack the one in front of me.
All right.
Use
Oh, that hits.
Let me just mark. Got the plus.
So sorry, is it 11 damage?
It's whatever the dice roll damage was. This doesn't. This only adds to the hit. So yeah.
Got you.
If it's not down, I'm back again.
Mm-hmm.
That 10 more damage.
Shit. All right.
All right, and then assuming it's not down, and then yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh. All right. It's looking like it's getting there as you shoot 3 bolts through it. Still up though.
Yeah.
All right. That end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Ulrich.
Yep. I am going to attack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Reckless as well.
Mm-hmm.
With no Great Weapon Master.
Okay. All right, that definitely hits.
And second attack.
Both hit.
Okay. First damage. And then second damage.
God damn. Okay. I'm gonna just Google calculator this because there's no way I'm gonna get this in the next 5 minutes. All right. So 36 damage altogether. Holy shit. Okay. So as you strike it twice, you cut off one of its limbs, but it's still moving.
It's still alive?
Still alive, yeah.
Wow, okay. I stay where I am.
Okay.
Actually, can I move this way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
All right. So Umber Hulk number 3, he will get up. So is no longer prone, still hex. He's going to make 2 attacks against Thea, as you just did the most recent damage to him. First one is 24. The second one is a 16.
24 hits.
Okay. It's going to be 18 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then Finn. Actually, let's go with Aldrea this time. Aldrea, Bite's going to attack you.
Whoa, why not?
It's definitely going to hit 22 to hit. Whoops. It's going to be 24 slashing damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
All right.
How often can you use that?
Once per round.
Gotcha. All right. It's going to end its turn. So, Sky, top of the round.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
To switch out weapons, would it take a bonus action?
It's a bonus action, yeah, in my campaign.
Perfect. And second question, from how far I am, would the charm effects, like the looking thing, play an effect? If I attack from a distance?
Let me just quickly check it.
I actually think being prone. Oh, never mind. That wasn't the question.
You'd be just out of range, yeah.
Amazing. Then for my bonus action, I will switch out to my longbow. And then for my action, I will attack Umber Hulk number 3.
Okay. Oh shit, natural 20.
Bala
Nice.
shakala.
I just used 2d8s, right? Instead of the 1?
You do 1d8 and then you just multiply it by 2.
Oh, times it by 2? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no.
That's a lot of damage.
Wait, is that right? I don't know if I did that right.
Try just do a regular dice roll and we could do it manually. So you could just do
Okay.
it there. Yeah.
So funny.
I don't think that did it right.
2.
2 damage. Wow. Okay, so 8
So
times
I think it would be like
2.
20.
Yes, so
Wait,
20.
it would be 12? I don't know.
It looks like it would be 12, yeah.
Yeah. And
What?
then I'll do my second attack.
Yeah, because she added +4 to that, so the roll was 4. So 4
Oh,
times
got
2
you.
plus 4.
Okay. Oh my god, 2 natural 20s in a row. God
Jesus.
damn.
Okay.
Is this with your staff or with your hand?
Nope, it's with my longbow.
Okay. Okay. So as you slam your staff down, you get it right in its eye, and you see
It's her longbow.
It's my longbow.
Oh, your longbow, right? Sorry.
But it's still magical, and it's still like it's a Kenzie weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right. So you shoot the first one, and it shoots right in his right eye. And as it reels back in pain, you shoot a second arrow, and as it launches, it hits the left eye, and it falls down completely limp.
amazing. It's dead.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
If I go further back, am I out of the vision of the other intelligent creature beside Randall?
You can't go past. This is just wall.
I can't go beside Lorlemere?
Oh, you can go Lorlemere, yeah.
Yeah, but and with that being said, would I be out of the vision of Intellect Devourer 3 and the rest
You're
of
not
those
too
guys?
sure how they work. They don't have eyes, so you just think that the Umber Hulks have that kind of power.
Alright, I'm just gonna move back.
All right.
But visually speaking, Intellect Devourer 2, that's like a cliff thing, right?
Yeah, you assume they can't see you too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move back.
All right. So, Coral, your turn.
All right. All right. Oh, there's one right in front of me, so I guess I'll start swinging at that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. I don't know if 13 will hit.
Does not, unfortunately.
All right. Here we go again. 24.
That fucking explodes the brain.
There you go. Okay. And then I will move here and end my turn.
All right. Okay, so Ulrich, can you please make an intelligence saving throw?
He was napping. He's going to his sleep.
He's good. He's awake.
One second, sorry.
Dude, you're all good. Oof, okay.
Is it an intelligence? Sorry, no, that's a mistake.
Oh, okay, all good. Oh yeah, 2d6 plus 1d6.
Wisdom, you said, right?
Intelligence. Oh. Buzz. Okay. It will be 23 psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
Are you still okay?
Yep.
Alright, it's gonna make a claw attack against you now. Unnatural 20. And it'll be 11 slashing, half to 5.
Okay.
Alright. Next one. Randall, can you make another intelligence saving throw? Oh, you're good.
18 again? Holy shit.
Holy shit. Alright, it's gonna still make a scratch attack against you.
Yeah.
This one not nearly as deadly. It'll be 22 to hit, and it will be 10 slashing.
Okay.
Alright. So Finn, your turn.
Cool. Everybody be dying. I'm going to with my tiny little legs. Yep. And then I'm gonna attack Intellect Devourer 2, but of course I'm gonna roll that on Charisma, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Let's see. Depending on my roll, I can give myself. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, either way, I fail that fucker. If only it was a 1, I could redo it. So yeah, I failed that one.
Is that just an attack roll?
No, that's the Charisma.
Oh, you're good. It was just the Umber Hulks.
Okay, sick. So that'll actually be a 12. So that probably will miss the Devourer.
Yep.
Okay, do a second attack.
Whew.
Crit.
Let's go. That hits.
Okay, and since I'm using my magic weapon, I still get I get my Arcane Jolt ability to do 2d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the crit again for this? Just double the base damage?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, plus. This is my regular attack, which would be 17 plus the crit, which is just an extra d8. No, it'd be just doubling the base damage, right? So it'd be an extra 3, so 20 damage in total.
20?
Yep.
Nice.
Against Devourer number 2.
Alright.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to command my Steel Defender to attack Devourer number 3 on his turn. Which will
Alright.
end my turn and move over to Steel Defender, which he's going to go over here and use his Force Empowered Rend to attack the little tiny brain.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, the 16 plus 9 definitely hits, so.
Yeah. So that one, and then he's going to do. Uh, 11 damage.
Alright, nice.
And then it will end its turn.
Alright. Lorlemere.
Alright. I'm going to hit Intellect Devourer 2 with my
Alright.
bow with battering ram.
Oh no.
Oh, 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to apply Psychic Blades.
Mm-hmm.
22 damage.
Oh. That explodes for the psychic damage. You just get brain pieces all over Finn and Ulrich.
Haha!
Well, Ulrich likes it.
And Ulrich's like, tasty.
I am disgusted.
Anything else for your turn, Lorlemere?
That's it for me. Actually, I'll move.
Alright. Alright, Eldrea.
I'll move first. I'll attack the intellect guy.
Mm-hmm. Definitely hits. Let's see if you kill it. The magic number is 7.
Lucky number 7.
Oh shit! How do you want to do it, Eldrea?
Yeah. Woo. I guess it's pretty tiny, right? So,
Yeah, it's just a little tiny Mimi-sized creature.
all right. So I'll still be dramatic. I'll leap in the air and I'll um use my Orin mirror and go right through to it that it hits until it hits the ground.
All right. So Eldrea jumps from the air, and you see her cascade down, and you like a samurai, you slice through it, and it just stands there for a moment. But after a few seconds, it perfectly cuts in half. The perfect cut. Everyone's kind of mesmerized for a second, but you guys kill all the enemies.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Baller.
And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
About the cave.
Yeah.
You're calling the police. Woo, woo.
With your new fire puppy.